Alright, and we're back here for another tutorial on the Fountain Gate online community, and what we're going to look at really briefly is the privacy settings that you can set up for your personal contact information. So again, if you look up here in our settings area, you have communication, edit profile, availability to serve. We're really not using at this time, but in the future we will. Username and password, if you need to reset, that's a simple way to do that. If you want to change your password or username, that can happen very easily from here. Then lastly, our privacy settings. So what our community allows us to do is you can go in and you can create basically how much restrictive access you want and for your profile as far as what people can search for. So up here, so for example, please read all of this information. This kind of gives you an outline of everything as far as what these things mean. For example, everybody, what that means, church leadership, you have friends and group members, friends only, etc., etc. So your profile, you can either have it listed or unlisted. So think of this as a church directory. So if you're listed, then that means someone, say, hey, I met this guy, his name was John, let me search him up. Oh, John Doe, that's his name. So they can find you very quickly in the people's area of CCB. So that's an option, or if you would prefer to be unlisted so that it's only available for the church administration to see, then that's an easy click over right there, and then from there you're done. But from the listed, you can also select what things you allow people to have access to. So maybe you don't want people to know your birthday, so you can select only the church leadership. So that sends only the church administration. People with administrative access to the database will be able to view this. Maybe you don't want to know people to know if your gender or your marital status, etc., etc. On down, you can see all the different things. Maybe you don't want people to have your contact information, so you can restrict that to your church leadership, or you can make it available just to your friends and group members. We'll talk about that in another tutorial. Or maybe you just want everybody to be able to see and have your contact information. Same with mailing address, your fit. So if you remember from the profile tutorial, we talked about how you fit with different gifts and things like that you have access to. Again, all of those by default are set to a specific thing, but you can go in and you can quickly and easily change them to provide you the type of security you feel comfortable with. So now then obviously you go down and you click save and you save your changes. Alright, and my privacy settings were successfully updated as John Doe. And up next we're going to look briefly at our groups and then the calendar and how to give online.